morning, coffee in hand, keys misplaced, again, and a to do list longer than my patience. But then it happened. As I pulled out of the driveway, a neighbor I barely knew waved, walked over, and handed me a small handwritten note. It simply said, "You are seen. You are doing better than you think. Keep going." Tears welled up. How could she have known? That note came at the exact moment I needed it most. That, my friends, is what I call an everyday miracle. Everyday miracles are those quiet, gentle reminders that God is near, that He sees us, knows us, and meets us in the middle of our mess. They're not always the parting of seas or blinding lights from heaven. Sometimes they're found in the smile of a stranger, a comforting word, or a sunrise after a stormy night, unveiling God's presence in the ordinary. We often overlook these moments because they don't scream for our attention, but they whisper to our soul, a kind word that interrupts a terrible day, a random message from someone you haven't heard from in years, right when you needed encouragement, the stillness in your spirit, even when the world around you is spinning out of control. These are the fingerprints of God, hidden in plain sight. Recent studies on gratitude and mindfulness show that when we slow down and open our eyes to the present, we discover more reasons to smile than we ever realized. These moments, infused with divine timing, begin to paint a picture. God is with us, not just in the church pews, but in traffic jams, laundry piles, and late night tears. Cultivating an attitude of faith. Faith isn't just believing in miracles, it's believing in the one who is the miracle worker, even when we can't see the outcome. Faith says, there is still good ahead. It whispers, keep going, even when you don't understand. Faith helps us rise above fear and find hope in the ashes. It's a lens through which we view life, training our hearts to see possibilities instead of problems. You can nurture that lens. Start by journaling your thoughts, meditating on scriptures of hope, or walking outside and letting nature remind you of God's consistency. Even 5 minutes a day can shift your heart toward faith. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is the bridge between what we have and what we hope for. It turns what we already have into enough. Start small. Write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Send a message of appreciation. Look up at the sky and thank God for the breath in your lungs. People have changed their lives by shifting their focus from what's missing to what's already present. Gratitude invites miracles into your life by opening your heart to see what's always been there. Embracing the journey. Your faith journey won't always be smooth. Some days it will feel like you're walking in darkness. But don't give up. Remember, God works in the waiting. He shows up in the cracks, in the broken places, and the whispered prayers. Surround yourself with others who believe. Share your story. You never know who's waiting to be inspired by your testimony. So today, I challenge you. Open your eyes, look around, listen closely. That moment you think is random, it might just be God reminding you that He's still writing your story. You are not forgotten. Your miracle could be unfolding right now in ways you can't yet see. There is hope for tomorrow. There is beauty in today. And yes, miracles still happen, especially in the ordinary.
Psalm 46, verse 10 reminds us to be still and know who your God is. It was an ordinary morning, rushed, chaotic, and honestly overwhelming. But just as I was about to fall apart, a neighbor's small gesture, a handwritten note, reminded me that I was not alone. Somehow, she knew exactly what I needed, but she didn't. God did. That moment, though simple, was sacred. It was an everyday miracle. Everyday miracles are subtle, yet deeply powerful signs of God's nearness. They remind us that He is actively involved in the most ordinary parts of our lives. These aren't always parting of seas or thunderous voices from heaven. They're often hidden in quiet, gentle moments. When was the last time something small, deeply impacted you? Could it have been a divine encounter that morning? Lord, help us to slow down enough to notice the beauty and wonder in our days. Open our eyes to see your hand in every moment, especially the ordinary ones. Genesis 28, verse 16 states, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I was not aware of it." God is not just present in the grand, He dwells in the mundane too. A stranger's smile, a song playing at the perfect time, a peaceful moment in the chaos. These are everyday miracles that whisper, "I am here." Can you recall a coincidence that turned out to be just what you needed? What might God be trying to show you in today's ordinary moments? Father, open our hearts to recognize your presence in the small things. Help us not to miss the miracles you place in our path. What does faith look like for you in this season of life? How can you intentionally nurture your trust in God? Father, I pray that you will help us to grow in faith. Help us believe that something good is always possible because you are with us. Strengthen us, God, in moments of doubt. Gratitude doesn't change our circumstances, it changes us. It turns our eyes from what's missing to what's already here. It helps us celebrate small victories and see everyday moments as gifts. So start simple. Write down three things you're thankful for each morning. The number varies based on you. Say thanks to God and to others. Pause in the middle of your day just to whisper, "Thank you, Lord." Because gratitude makes room for joy, and joy attracts miracles. Ask the Lord to develop in you a spirit of thankfulness so you can thank the Lord for all that He has done for you, that He will teach you to live with a grateful heart no matter your situation. Because faith is a journey, one filled with ups and downs, victories and valleys. There will be days when God feels distant and the miracles seems delayed. But take heart, He's still writing your story. You're not alone. Surround yourself with faith-filled people. Talk about your journey. Share your stories of God's goodness. Someone needs the hope you found. Your miracle may not look like you imagined, but it will come in God's way and in God's time. Just remember that everyday miracles aren't always loud. They are found in the quiet whispers of grace, in the unnoticed moments of kindness, and in the small spark of hope during a dark night. Don't miss them. God is here and He's not finished with you yet.